Alright folks, we are Paranormal Truth Seekers. We're on Cross's channel. I am Shane Sheffield. I'm his brother, and we are up here tonight just north of Covington and back east of Enid at Black Bear Cemetery. Currently we are across the street at an old abandoned church that has been completely torn down and burnt down. We're going to be doing a little bit of a little investigation over here before we go across the street. We've taken some pictures for around so far, and the place is pretty much in shambles. We'll have them posted with the video. We got some equipment laying here that we're going to be using just to see kind of what's going on. You can see EMF detector. We have the TDL 100 again. Getting it set up. We have a voice box with an external speaker, thermal, and just going to see what we can do here for a couple minutes before we go across the street to the cemetery. But gives you a little bit of an idea of what the investigation is tonight, and we'll go from there. So I guess I'm going to turn up volume on this ghost box. It's already running. Everything's turned on and it's all set up. So we're just going to see what we can find out. Alright. Is that too loud, or can they hear this?
We might want to turn it down just a tad. I don't know. I'll move in a little closer. Okay, Shane, now on the TLD 100 that you pointed out, if something gets in front of that, it should change the light. Now,
it will. Just to show them, that's red. It's set at a 5-degree increment still. So the current temperature out here is running somewhere around 73, 74 degrees. It's running at 73.7, 73.9, bouncing back and forth. So when you put your hand, it will see the immediate change in the heat, changes the color. So it'll go blue if it gets colder instead of red. The EMF detector obviously has got nothing going on it, but to show you how it works, if I put it right up next to the speaker where the magnet is, it pegs out. It's obviously putting out a lot of power this close to it, even though it's just a small speaker. So,
all right, and of course, Shane, we've used for years now. We've used the TLD 100 and had some pretty interesting results. We don't know what happens, but we've asked for the light color to change. We've seen that happen. We've also heard, we asked when to change the color, for them to say the word of the color that it changed to. For example, as you point out, red, blue, green being ambient, red being warmer as they saw, and then blue being colder, and we've had pretty good luck. And then, as Shane also pointed out, we have got our thermal pointed, and if we put our hand in front of it, you can see it'll register the hand. So if Shane goes over there and stands, ta-da. So we're going to ask for a couple of things in the way of interaction tonight. We're going to ask that any of these things that they might be used will be used together, right, Shane? That's what we've done before, and we've had some times where we had some pretty interesting results, especially with a ghost box and a TLD 100, even the EMF sometimes. So we're going to see what we can do here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So Shane, you want to start with our questionings, and we're going to ask what? We're going to always ask those questions, not open-ended. We're going to ask for direct responses, like if we're going to ask how many people here, we're going to say, can you say there are, or whatever. And if we don't hear that, we totally discount it. So
a direct answer will always be better. Obviously, static coming through the ghost box, it's scanning radio channels. You can always hear one or two things that will kind of make you think. We will re-ask the question if we get a response twice. We might change the way that we do it so we have to get a different response, but it's still another answer. So everything is done so that we get not only a response, but a backup to that response, so that we can see that it's not just an anomaly with one thing. It is an entirely different piece of equipment that is being reacted with again.
Right.
So.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to stand back here so we can kind of watch the light change and see if anything jumps on maybe the thermal screen. So I think we're focused in and we're ready to start. So I guess we can start now. We'll start it. Me too.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is Ron. I'm here with Shane. If there's a presence here, we have several different ways that you may be able to communicate with us. We have a detector that if you go over by it, that it may change colors and light up for you. We have a green light shining on the wall. If you get in front of that, it may turn red or blue. We also have what we call a ghost box. If you choose to speak to us, we may be able to hear your voice. And we have a thermal device that if you stand in front or get in front of it, we're going to be able to see you. So could you please use those devices to communicate with us? All right, so again, please repeat our answers back to us. All right, if there's somebody here with us, can you say, I am here? Again, I'm going to ask if there's somebody here with us, can you say, I am here? Okay, so Shane's got the voice recorder going too. All right, Shane, I can't say that I've heard anything that sounded like I am here.
If anyone is here with us, can you tell us how many people are here? Answer so that your statement comes through as not just a number, but there are this many people with us. Give us a direct number.
I hear numbers like I've heard 2 and 1. Sounds like. Okay, again, can you say there are and give us a number, please? Okay, the thermal shut off, Shane.
Yeah, I seen that. Completely shut down.
Yeah. Which I don't know if it's left on a long time, it'll do that or not. Maybe part of it. Just trying to remember. I can see your hand, Shane.
Okay.
You're good. Okay, folks, with what we're doing, this method is called ITC, which stands for Instrumental Trans Communication. But we've also got a voice recorder working and here on the camera. So if there are any disembodied voices, we may or may not hear them through the ghost box, or we may catch them upon recording, which would make it EVP instead of ITC. Okay, if there's somebody here, you can see the green light shining on the wall. If you get in front of it, it may turn blue or red. Can you please try to turn that light blue or red? And if you change the color, say the color. Okay, I'm not really hearing anything, Shane. I thought I maybe heard a couple of colors, but it could be imagination. But the light never changed. Okay, if there's somebody here with us, shall we try our control word?
Sure.
Which one do you want to use? Peanut butter, banana?
Use banana. You don't ever hear banana on the radio. If there's anybody here with us, can you please say, I have a banana?
TLD turned off, which is normal.
Yeah, it powers off.
I think after about 5 minutes. Okay, so the story, folks, on this place is there's been a lot of activity here, even alleged Satan worship and things, and I've been here many, many times over the years, so far it seems pretty calm.
the building is destroyed. It has definitely been completely ravaged by a fire. There's only a couple pieces of timber left here and there. The where the pupil would have been, the walls have been busted down from the steeple, so the building is pretty much in shambles. There is a little basement underneath us directly. There's just not much left other than some just exterior walls that are slowly starting to crumble. Definitely got a lot of tagging graffiti on it. Some of it being a little bit, I guess, rambunctious kids wanting to test things and just make it look like they have desecrated it. That's kids' behavior.
Or to work through.
Yeah.
But we can't say that applies. And that's something a lot of people do. So we're going to ask again. And Shane, we're about 11 minutes in, almost 12 minutes. So we'll give it a couple of minutes more. I don't like to go more than about 20 doing this. People get bored sometimes. So we'll try some more interactive responses. And we'll see if we can get something. And if not, then we'll wrap it up and go across the street. So, all right, again, folks, we've got this stuff here. These items that you may be able to respond to us with. Again, can you say, if you're here, can you say the word peanut butter? We're not hearing anything so far, but can somebody say peanut butter, please?
If somebody is here with us, the destruction of this church and the desecration that has went on inside the walls here, if this upsets you, can you please say, yes, this upsets me, or no, this does not upset me?
I can't say I heard anything yet.
I haven't heard anything, brother.
Well, let's just see, Shane, if maybe we can ask them if they like us being here.
Okay.
Tell us, yes they do, or no they don't like us.
If there is anyone here with us, are you upset that Ron and I are here? Do you enjoy the fact that we are here trying to communicate with us? Can you say, yes, I can, or no, I do not?
Well, we're not getting much, Shane.
Some slight variations in the temperature with the storm front coming in. That's people that hear the wind. Of course, tonight is pretty stormy, and we have had really, really bad storms to the south of us. That's why we came north up here, but they are definitely moving in as I'm watching the clouds overhead.
All right, well, we're going to give it another minute or two. If there's something you want to say, go ahead and say it. Well, I guess, Shane, let's wrap it up. That'll give us about 15 minutes. What do you say?
Okay, let's go see what we can find across the street, brother.
All right, well, we're going to go check it out across the street, and we'll be back with you guys on our next video. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Again, we want to thank you.